We're hanging out at the JumpShack booth, except I noticed that on the sign there, Nancy, it doesn't say JumpShack, it says Parachute Laboratories Incorporated. What's the story?
No, Douglas. Actually, we've always been Parachute Labs Incorporated. That's our legal name. We do business as JumpShack. We're a DBA. We have a lot more overseas customers and military customers, and Parachute Laboratories just sounds a little bit more serious, yeah, for certain customers and types of business.
Got it. So if I understand it right, then JumpShack is sort of like the storefront where people walk through the door,
outlet, yes.
Right, and Parachute Labs is more aimed at the military and
when
larger.
we go hang out at the drop zone with a tent and do boogies, we're still JumpShack, but we've always been Parachute Labs Inc.
Very cool. Had no idea.
Yep. And we've got another subsidiary as well called Jayco Metals, which manufactures all the reserve ripcord pins and ripcord cable assemblies and housings.
You've got quite the dynasty going on over there.
Oh yeah, and we sell to pretty much the rest of the parachute industry worldwide.
Awesome. Well, I know you've got some new things here at the show. Why don't you tell us about them?
Oh, okay. Golly, a couple of things. First of all, alligator skin hand-tooled leather. We experiment with fabrics all the time. It's really faux. It's not real animal skin. It's very durable. It's upholstery fabric, basically. So we can do fashion along with safety.
So if you want to wear an alligator on your back, you're the lady to see.
Yeah. We have a new Teflon cutaway cable. We introduced a Teflon cutaway cable about 15 years ago. It was kind of a dark red, and it's been very successful. The purpose of Teflon cable is to make your cutaway cable handle assembly maintenance free. Most skydivers don't know that you have to lubricate your cable with oil once a month. If you don't, even a normal cutaway can be difficult. And if you have a high-speed spinning malfunction where you sideload your 3-ring and so forth, it can be an almost impossible cutaway, and a little bit of oil makes all the difference. So what we've done is we introduced this Teflon cable that behaves like oiled cable all the time. Now, the old stuff was red. We've got a new vendor and a new improved product that adheres better to the stainless steel. And it's still Teflon, but it's kind of an orange color to distinguish it from the old, batch of Teflon. It's really hard to make things stick to stainless steel, and the cable inside the cutaway cable is the cutaway, housing.
Right.
It's a 7x7 cable, stainless steel cable. So, and Teflon itself is hard to stick to things. It doesn't want to stick.
Well, that's kind of the whole purpose of Teflon.
It's a double whammy there.
Right.
But we've got it, and it works really well. And it's orange colors. We make a universal cutaway handle that you can use on any rig.
Oh, so I could buy a Teflon handle for my rig, handle and cable for my rig.
Yes. Yeah, you're not jumping a racer? Yeah. We got to talk to you about that, Douglas.
Put me on the spot.
Anyway, there's that. Let's see, the speed bag. Are you familiar with the speed bag?
Yeah, we looked at that you just were coming out with that, I think, last PIA, so we've got that.
We've got thousands of them out in the field there right now, and it's working so well. It absolutely prevents line strip, which can be deadly. It's two flaps, one with rubber bands, one with slots. The rubber bands go through the slots, and every stow is a locking stow, and it absolutely prevents the line dump. It ensures that your lines come off in an orderly fashion.
Well, that makes sense. They've changed up your tandem rig a little bit too, I think, yeah?
Yeah, we've made some improvements on that. We've got a new size tandem canopy, Firebolt 328, which is just lovely. I've jumped it with, I'm about 140 pounds, jumped it with a 150-pound guy, and I can steer it and flare it nicely, easily, even easier than the 350, which actually the 350 Firebolt tandem canopy is probably the best all-around, whether you're heavy or light, or if you're at high altitude or lower altitude. But we have 4 sizes, 396 for high altitude drop zones or real heavy tandem instructors. The 350, best all around. The 328 is a nice sporty size for somebody my size. And then we've got a 298, which our Japanese customers love, and they love in Hawaii where it's windy all the time. But obviously the 298 is not for everybody.
Right. So I understand you've got a line of reserves too. I didn't know you made reserves.
Oh yeah, we do. Angel Fire Reserve. We actually helped Glide Path many years ago TSO some of the very first square reserves, and we've had a 180 for about 15 years, and we slowly have been expanding the sizes, so we have as small as 97 square feet for the smaller jumpers, and it basically goes up every 15 to 20 square feet on up to 300 for civilian use. And then we have a line of military reserves, a 7-cell line and a 9-cell line, Nighthawk, Blackhawk, and those go up to 500 square feet. The 500 is really tandem, the 400 is for tandem. But it's a terrific reserve. I tell you what, reserves don't vary all that much from company to company. It's fairly old basic technology. A reserve has got to open quickly and efficiently and land nice.
Right.
And many of them do that. What makes ours special is the construction. We take our line attachment tab and we sew it up into the rib of the canopy. You have a V-tape, which is a structural support tape on the load rib, and then we take a line attachment tab and we do 2 rows of a 308 stitch, which is a double throw zigzag stitch. And it's a very stretchy stitch. It kind of expands when it's under
So
load.
it softens the impact on the fabric and on the jumper.
It dissipates the load. And so it makes it a very strong reserve. Our 97 square foot reserve is certified to 254 pounds. I'm not suggesting that anybody that heavy jump a 97 square foot reserve, but it's nice to know that it can take it. Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
You guys have got a lot going on down there.
Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, and also
What's-
on the Angel Fires, we've reduced the pack volume of the Angel Fires by 12 to 15% in the past year by getting some new tapes and just researching some new fabric vendors. And so the pack volume is much improved.
Very good, so we can put a larger reserve in the same size container, basically.
Yeah, but we still prefer a soft pack job because racers, as you know, are soft and they conform to your body. Your rig should feel like your favorite pair of blue jeans and not like a box on your back.
Well, that makes sense, no doubt. Well, Nancy, thanks for taking a few minutes to talk to us here at PA. It's really nice to see you here in 2011.
Nice to see you.
We'll see you again. Catch you later.